pack that is coming out. It's called Starter Pack Battle Royale, and yes, we're talking about this set because it is relatively decent, and it is relevant to the game as it stands right now, because there are some significant reprints in the set to be looking out for, and there are there are obviously some that don't really matter. Like there's Super Heavy Samurai stuff, there's Prima Donna, Bloom Diva, stuff like that. Although I am actually really excited about this card getting reprinted because it is one of my favorite cards. It is one of my favorite spell cards in the entire game. It's just a fun casual card. I just like it a lot. But something that is very, very interesting is the fact that Speedroid Tri-Eye Dice is getting a reprint in the set as well as a Starfool, so you can pick up different rarities with that card as well. And Speedroid Terrortop is definitely also interesting, but what's really even more interesting than that is the fact that Speedroid Take-Tomborg is not on this list, which is really weird. Nor is Speedroid Menko, or what is the other one that's actually relatively decent? Speedroid Red-Eyed Dice. Those cards are actually relatively decent in the archetype, but it's really strange to not see Take-Tomborg paired up with Terrortop. Take-Tomborg does not have a reprint at this point, so we very well might see Take-Tomborg go up in price because it has been reprinted, but Speedroid Terrortop has been reprinted 3 times, and it technically a 4th time because it might actually get a comment in a Starflow print now. So I know if you bought your Terrortops for like $11, if you bought the ultis for $40, those Terrortops will probably still be pretty high, but they probably won't be as high as these anymore. So also some pretty interesting reprints is that some more Fluffle stuff is getting reprinted. Fluffle Sheep, which I don't think got a I don't think got a super reprint in the Fusion Enforcers set, is definitely getting a new reprint, so it'll have a Starfall set, so that's definitely interesting. Fluffle Line, which also didn't get reprint, but that card's not really relevant. Fluffle Sheep will continue to spiral down into absolute obscurity because it's common as hell now. You can now find Fluffle Sheeps probably for $0.25, and you can probably find it for even cheaper than that. And now you'll just be able to find the super rares from the original set for less than $1. So do keep that in mind. Frapper Leo and Frapper Chimera are also getting things in the recent reprint. Frapper Leo I don't believe has a reprint yet, so it is definitely interesting to see that getting a reprint. So it is relatively unique in its own way. And we're also getting Fisherman, and Fisherman, we're getting the Legendary Fisherman archetype as well, so it's also kind of interesting to see. We're also getting the entire Yosenju lineup, minus Yosen Training Ground, reprinted, which is kind of good because the Pendulum stuff is actually relatively okay. Diabak is actually a pretty cool. Yosenju combo 1, 2, and 3. Secret moves. Those are the best cards in the deck. I like Yosenju's a lot, so I'm going to be definitely picking up Starfall versions of these cards because as I said, it's my favorite archetype in the entire game. Or it's one of my favorite archetypes in the entire game. It's not my favorite archetype in the entire game, but it does rank up there. So yeah, another interesting thing here is, if my thing will scroll down for me, is that DD Necroid Slime, if it ever will actually work for me, DD Necro Slime and Swirl Slime are getting reprinted. So if you guys have had your issues about it not getting reprinted, well, now here's your chance to get Starfoil versions of that card. So you can probably play your DDD deck in a Starfoil fashion, and it would be actually relatively good because it would look nicer a little bit, even though they're just commons with a little bit of foiling. So. Yeah, do tell what you guys think about this reprint set in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been Team Metamorphos, and I will be sending out.